I've waited 24 years to make this cake and I'm not sure why I waited so long. This apple cider cake seems extremely easy to make and looks even better because it's a Bundt cake. It'll be moist on the inside and coated in a cinnamon sugar dusting and an apple cider glaze on top. I'm excited to make this. I'm gonna grab my bowls and my Bundt pan and we'll get started. The scariest part of making a Bundt cake is the fear of them sticking, and there are many ways to prevent that. For me, I like to use this pan baking spray. You can get it at most grocery stores and it'll take care of all your worries. I spray the pan very thoroughly, get all the cracks in the crevice. And as we can see, with this Bundt pan, there's a lot of tiny crevices in it. So you really wanna make sure you get it coated. And then for an extra layer of protection, I take a flour sifter and then I just lightly sift it, just to be safe, especially in the little cracks and crevices because that's where it's gonna stick. Now I take my pan and I just kind of move it around, get it nicely coated. I really am just focusing on the crevices, but you can never be too safe with it. After you did that, sticking will be the least of your worries. Next, I'm gonna grab my first bowl and we'll get started on our dry ingredients. Our first ingredient is obviously flour, and we're gonna start by sifting it into the bowl, just so it's as smooth as possible, of course. This part always takes the longest, so I'll speed this up and then I'll see you on the set. Next, sugar, brown sugar, a little bit of nutmeg, cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, and of course salt because we want to taste this. Give this a good mix to make sure everything is evenly combined. It always scares me mixing dry ingredients because I always make a mess and flour gets everywhere, so I'm trying to be on my best behavior right now. Okay, make sure you break up all that brown sugar. I've had that brown sugar sitting for a little while, so I got a few clumps in it. We can set this to the side and we'll bring back our second bowl for our wet ingredients. Our first wet ingredient, apple cider, applesauce. Make sure you get all that out. I love applesauce. As a kid, this was easily one of my favorite snacks. The little go-go squeeze pouches, I don't even know if they make those anymore. Oil, vegetable oil. And like always, guys, I'll drop the recipe down below. Sit back, watch me make a cake. I know I say that every week, but for real, sit back, watch the show, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Subscribe. We need 3 eggs, and last but not least, a little bit of vanilla extract. You can eyeball that. Break up all those eggs, and then you just wanna mix all this up till combined. Once that's all mixed up, we can move that bowl to the side, bring back our dry ingredients, take our wet ingredients, and just pour that straight into it. Start to slowly whisk this up. You gotta start off slow. If you go fast right away, you're gonna have a mess. So start to mix it up till all that flour begins to get incorporated in. Once I start to see most of that flour has been incorporated, just so I don't overwork the cake, I like to switch to a whisk, not a whisk, but a spatula. I don't know why I get my words so mixed up. I be thinking one thing and then say the complete opposite thing. And then I like to just fold it in, get all the flour as you go around the edges, and make sure. This is called a J-fold. So scoop on the bottom and just flip it around. And make sure you get that all mixed up. Kind of like pancake batter in a sense. It looks just like pancakes, and this smells amazing, as y'all can see. Just looking delicious. Smelling great. I can eat this right here. You'll mix in. Now, once you have your finished product, and I really like this recipe because it's super quick. As you can see, we're pretty much done. Now, scoot this to the side. Bring back your Bundt pan that is all prepared, ready to go. And then you just pour everything into it. Oh yeah. It's always hard doing this for the camera, guys, because I'm right-handed and trying to do it backwards. It's super hard. I'm talented though, so it's okay. I like to give it a couple taps on the counter just to make sure there's no air bubbles. Get it all even. That looks good, smells great. Of course, I like to bake on a sheet tray. This just makes transporting it so much easier. So pick it up, put it on the sheet tray, and you're gonna bake this at 350 for about 30 to 45 minutes till the toothpick comes out with some moist crumbs on it. Most folks say wait till the toothpick comes out clean, but you gotta remember, as this cake cools, it continues to cook. And so when you pull it out with no crumbs on the toothpick, it'll overbake, lead to a dry cake. So if you pull it out with moist crumbs on it, it'll bake to perfection. So I'm gonna throw this in the oven, and then 30, 45 minutes later, I'll see you guys. And this cake will rise quite a bit, so that's okay, that's what you want. And after 42 minutes, our cake is done. You can't really see the crumbs like that on there, but I'm gonna let this cool 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll come back and hopefully I prepared it right. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. As you can see, the cake has flattened out just a little bit as it cooled. Now it's time to flip it over. I'm low-key nervous because this is my first time using this pan. I got it this week. So I don't know how it's gonna come out, honestly, but I'm happy because through the power of editing, if it doesn't come out, you guys will never know. But without further ado, I gotta face my fears in life. I'm so nervous. Okay, Dre, stop being a punk. I got you. I understand it now. Okay, do it, flip it over, done. My heart is racing. Give it a tap to 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, I probably need to keep these gloves on, but I need to grip it. 1, 2, 3, let's go for it. Woo! That came out good. Oh my goodness, my heart was racing. Awesome. Looking just absolutely beautiful. We love that, we love that. Don't forget, we started to make the cinnamon sugar dusting and the apple cider glaze. So I'm gonna let this cake cool for about an hour till it's completely cooled, and then we'll come back at the final touches, but I'm gonna take my dog on a walk, and then by that time, we should be ready to go. Back from the walk, cake is cool, so I'm gonna move this to the side, and we're gonna make a quick dusting, which is just cinnamon sugar. Everybody's made that before. If you've baked, if you like to bake, if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you've made cinnamon sugar before. So we're just adding cinnamon to sugar. Give this a quick mix. I love cinnamon sugar. At the bottom of your cereal as a kid, oh yeah, I went crazy with this. Okay, give that a good mix. Now we just need something for this to stick to the cake, and I'm gonna show you exactly what that is. For it to stick, it's very simple. That's a little bit of butter, and then going in it is a little bit of apple cider juice. And you can totally skip this step. This step is optional, but make it, because it's just gonna add that much flavor to it. So just mix that all up. The last thing we'll do is make a quick glaze, and then we'll be ready to assemble this cake. Our glaze is also super simple to make. This right here, powdered sugar, and then of course, just reinforcing it, that is apple cider juice again. Bring back a whisk, and you just wanna whisk this up. Now, with powdered sugar, it is very hard to get it off rip initially with the consistency. So you just add more apple cider juice. If you want it a little bit thinner, add more powdered sugar. If you want it a little bit thicker, like this right here, this is not gonna cut it for me. Add a little dollop of apple cider juice again, and then just mix it up. Once you have it at the consistency that you're looking for, looking good. Now we can set this to the side and bring back our cake. Now it's time to play for real. Before we bring back our cake, I wanna make cleanup as easy as possible because it's about to get messy. So, piece of parchment paper going down, our cake going on top, and you wanna take that butter and apple cider mixture and paint it all across it. Use every last drop, don't save, not even a little bit. It's just gonna add so much flavor. And of course, like I said, it's gonna help the cinnamon sugar stick to the cake. Oh yeah. It's looking good, smelling amazing. My house smells like fall. This cake is really gonna have so much moisture in it. Okay, so I'm gonna finish painting all this up, and then as we're done with that, we'll come back at the cinnamon sugar. So I'll see you as soon as this is done. Got the rest of it done. As you can see, a lot of it probably drips down on the sheet, but that's okay. We're gonna bring back our cinnamon sugar, and you just wanna dust it all across the top. And you're probably gonna have to get your hands messy and go down the sides, all that fun stuff, but oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this. So take my hands and I'll just rub it in there like so. There's probably a better way to do this. If y'all know a better way, y'all comment down below. And also comment down if you've ever had an apple cider cake before. I've never had one. So I'm excited to really see what this is hitting for. Now the eye candy part, take that glaze and you just wanna pour it all across the top. Be generous here, show love. Just look absolutely gorgeous. Sheesh, I'm happy with this. This is about to be a phenomenal cake. Like I'm already knowing how good it's about to be. Oh yeah, and we're there, voila. Sheesh, doesn't that just look great? All right, I'm about to take a few pictures of this cake and then it's gonna be time to go. Just looking absolutely beautiful, stunning. It's go time, let's do it. My bad guys, I always forget that y'all probably wanna see me cut into it. I just get so excited and then I'm ready to eat. So let's cut into it. I got my knife. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, that's soft. And we're gonna go a big piece because I've been good all week. It's time of having some cake. Let's go for it. Lift it up and bang. Wow. That looks so good. It smells great. Look at that. Jeez Louise. I done did it again, y'all. Okay, now for real, I'm scooting y'all back. I'm finna eat and go home, call it a day, and enjoy my weekend. No meal is complete without dessert, especially cake. I am a sucker for cake. Growing up, let me tell you how much of a fat kid I was. Every time I went somewhere that had cake, I had to take me a slice home so I could eat for later. My mom was a teacher. Every time they had a birthday party, Mom, bring me a cupcake or a slice of cake home. That's how much I love cake. I really do wish I had more self-control when it came to cake because I love baking cakes and I want to get cold at decorating cakes. But I think this is gonna do the job. I'm excited, I'm happy, my house smells amazing. Cheers to y'all, cheers to y'all. Eat great food, don't eat the same thing all the time. Challenge yourself in the kitchen, get better. Oh, this cake is moist. Cheers. Wow. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. This is making me happy. Can't tell you the last time I had cake. Oh my goodness, this is, bro, this is too good. I'm trying to stop eating it so I can talk to y'all. This is the equivalent to a honey bun cake, easily, but this is 10 times better, I think. And I love honey bun cake, but this is that good. Amazing, it's tender, it's moist. Everything you want in a cake. I promise you, if you make this, you'll be feeling the same way that I'm feeling. Y'all know me, I'm not gonna overanalyze this, just make this and I promise you, you won't be wrong. But like always, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. If you like what you see, comment down below what I could do next. What I could do different, hit that subscribe button, show love to your boy. Happy Thanksgiving to y'all too. This is probably the last video y'all see before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Eat some good food, y'all got some good options. So without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.